guys, today we're doing What If I Made a FNAF fan game. We've added a chapter 2, this time representing the second game in the series, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Anyways, the game starts you with a glances at a feeder. You as a player are the person, are one of those people working at a feeder.
Okay.
Still set in today though, you try your best hardest to check anything that goes on in a feeder until the lights are turned off. You can figure out what was going on. You check a flashlight in the feeder and try to figure out what was going on. You see a shadowy figure of a bear animatronic, but you can't tell which variant of Freddy is it. And you try to go by, but the shadow figure walks past you. And of course, you turn on the flashlight and realize it's Little Freddy. He's just standing there and not trying to kill you yet. Oh, before I continue on the video, I had to tell you a fun fact. So, just like the first game, there was two fun facts. Just like the first game, the original FNAF 2 jump scare actually came from a website. So it's called Something Dog website. I can't remember. I watched the video a long time ago. I couldn't remember where it came from. Yeah. Wondering where the FNAF 2 jump scare came from? Well, it came from a website.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, wondering. Yes, there was in fact a toxic meter of how in the game how much you will wear the Freddy mask, but due to having a bunch of due to the second game having a bunch of animatronics, the idea was scrapped. And a little bonus fact. Choi Chica in the game, the puppet in the game, there's an image of the puppet in the game where he has strings. And it says puppet in the office, that JPEG, making it clear that the puppet was going to appear in your office at one point. And then that was scrapped as well. Anyways, back to it. So you as the player are using the flashlight to walk past Wither Freddy whenever he's walking around. You can't follow him because just like a Night at Freddy from Joy Creation, if you follow him, he will jump scare you. So you have to be very careful and have to walk slowly past him. Because again, you walk a little bit faster, he will catch up to you and you can't escape him, and unfortunately you easily get yourself jump scared. So, as you slowly walk past Woodard Freddy, you notice that the toy animatronics, mainly Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, and Toy Chica, and the music box, which means the puppet is there, they're just standing around until you move and they move. Again, you have to walk slowly past them to make sure that they don't see you. After you're done with that gameplay, you can head to another place that you never saw before. You open it up and you turn out it's a factory. A factory that used to build animatronics that were previously scrapped, now rebuilt to try and find you. Anyway, you go to the factory, go around the factory, and figure out the mysteries of the game. You as the player, again, once you see the animatronics, you have to go around them. You can't follow them, and you can't walk any faster, because you walk fast or go behind them, or both, they will instantly jump scare you. And so you have to walk around the animatronics because they're trying to figure out where you are. Also, we have a bit of dialogue for your character. The player character is wondering what's going on and why the toy animatronics are now hunting down you as the player. Why they hunt down me, and why there is a humanoid animatronic there. Anyways, you figure out by yourself the reason why the toy animatronics are trying to hunt you down is because wherever you figure out that you're a human, not only that, but you're a person that works at a theater. So obviously you're figuring out that any human is not part of Freddy Fazbear's, and you figure out it used to be part of the history of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza's past, or Fazbear's Entertainment's past. So anyone that's associated with their past, they're trying to think that anyone associated with the past is trying to we used to work with William Afton, and hence why they're trying to kill someone. And the reason why Balloon Boy is there. Try to talk to him, but he just says the exact same thing. This time only once, and then he says goodbye. You realize that you had a memory with the character. And this goes on to figure out that you collect a newspaper, figuring out there was an idea for Fazbear Entertainment to build a humanoid animatronic after the puppet was built. That was based on a child. And they build it, and they keep wanting to play as another animatronic in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but after it closed, just kept it for a while and never used it again. And of course, you're wondering how there's a JJ. There's a female version called JJ, and wondering why there's shadow animatronics. Well, remember last time it was in the news that 2 employees were springlocked once you pick up a newspaper, and that again you pick up collect another newspaper, and it says that there was Chica's Party World, and one of the animatronics that built in this place was JJ. Yeah, Spring Chica, JJ, Lolbit, and a fixed version of a nerd called Spring Nerd. And then you pick up another newspaper explaining that the animatronic JJ is controlled by a being. He used to be missing at Chica's Party World until they decided to replace the place with Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Oh, and you pick up a couple other newspapers, and one says that one of the employees who got so spring locked at Fredbear's Family Diner was a man banned by the name of Dan, and that he used to work here, and that he used to complain that William, that the animatronics would keep trying to hunting him down, and didn't know why. And then newspaper had another employee that used to be spring locked at the Fredbear's Family Diner used to trust William and had a hallucination of a shadowy figure of a Fredbear animatronic. He figured out that's where the shadows came from. This imagination of one of the employees at Fredbear's Family Diner seeing and hallucinating of a shadowy figure that looks like Fredbear, but it isn't. And you're wondering that the employees are now the shadow animatronics. And the final newspaper you read shows that there were other animatronics planned during in between the locations. There were 2 other locations that were planned before Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was closed, but they were scrapped during the closure. Anyways, try to figure out that this place finally solved, that these animatronics finally solved their mysteries, or you as the player solved their mystery of FNAF, bunch of mysteries of FNAF 2 that never been solved. You look up in the shadow Bonnie, and he says to you that he used to be, just like you, was an ordinary human of remembrance of Fazbear Entertainment before Fazbear belonged in Fredbear's Family Diner, and that he wanted to, just like you, the player, wanted to switch to working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but couldn't because he was spring locked at Fredbear's Family Diner, And now he wants to help you, the player, to make sure that the animatronics don't try to easily get you. So now Shadow Bonnie, reason why he's there is because he wants to make sure that you don't get easily attacked, that he doesn't disappear, get easily attacked by the animatronics. Anyways, the game finishes by you, the player, finally going back to the theater and the lights turning back on again. The animatronics no longer there, and so we continuation of the game, and so that was it for What If I Made a FNAF game animatronic with Chapter 2. Next Friday and Saturday will be Chapter 3 and 4, and then Monday will be Chapter 5, and then next Thursday would be Chapter 6, and then next Friday would be Chapter 7. That'll be it for now.